fly because I'm black. You call me a nigga to bring me down, cause I'm much more than that. I'm lit because I'm black. I'm fly because I'm black. You call me a nigga to bring me down. Bitch, you mad? I'm black. I'm black. I'm black. You call me a nigga to bring me down.
Me, Bob, we back. Had to skate my way up here. It's Atlanta. We here at Earth Tone. Y'all see the place, y'all see the location, or at least y'all about to see an experience when Lanique got the offer. That's the owner, Lanique. Shout out to Lanique. We in Lower 5 Points. Come through at Earth Tone. Let's go.
It's practical. I like it.
Earth Tone. We're here at Lanique's spot in Lower 5 Points.
Greetings.
Really? There she go. Here she is, the owner and the queen of her castle. How you doing?
Bless, how you feeling, babe?
Good. Nice to see you today.
Yes.
What we got going on?
Oh, I'm just in here doing some leather work.
Leather work.
One of the things that we do here at Earth Tone.
This is the master. She creates it on her with her own hands.
Cutting a piece of leather to make some leather wristbands. So if you stick around with me today, I can show you from the beginning to the end.
Oh, so y'all heard that? We're gonna watch her do it from the beginning to the end. We're gonna stick around. She said stick around. I'm gonna stick around. Y'all gonna stick around. We're gonna watch her do this from the beginning to the end. Y'all got time. So when did you start this? I just want to ask that.
Oh, moving here too. I've always been a creative mind.
Okay.
But moving here to Atlanta, it kind of sparked my flair, you know, to do some of the things that I wanted to do myself, because the local malls just didn't have the things to really fit me.
Right.
You know, so I started to make my own products.
Right.
And people would ask me, like, where did you get that from? In most cases, I took something and put something else together and you know, created it myself.
Right.
You know, so it took off from there. I came to Atlanta, and my partner, he was a major from FIT, and he perfected my skills.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's been over almost 20 years now.
So does this feel like, you know, basically a creative outlet for you?
Oh,
you know,
definitely.
allowing you to be able to do what you please and also build revenue from it.
Almost definitely. You know, one thing about having a business, or having a skill rather, you know, you're able to look fly all the time and do certain things, but other people want it as well, so you have to start to supply it for them.
Right.
You know, so with me, it became a business.
Very meticulous what
So,
I just seen you do.
Yes. Greetings. How you doing today? You all take your time. Let me know if you have any questions. So with the, you know, with this work here, what I was able to do is it gives me a voice. It gives me a voice to kind of connect culture with fashion.
Right.
You know, because I love fashion,
Right.
but I don't like your commercial fashion.
Right.
You know, I'm a cultural person.
Right.
So we have a lot of cultural pieces our ancestors come from, making, like, we're original.
Right.
You know, very original. So yeah, I really enjoy just diving in and having that luxury to think and create, and just watch people just adore, you know, your creativity.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then, so we're gonna come back to her. It's kind of like a little commercial break where we're gonna just shop around and see what we want from her store, and then we're gonna come back and we'll get some more juice and some more, you know, that sauce that she got and some of that knowledge, that insight
Yeah, take
that
your time. I'll be
get
working.
into. You feeling this? This drip right here. This that drip. This that real. This that African drip. Y'all know that? She made this. Details. Details. So much to choose from. So much. This is where I need to be. Because I like options. What's the world without options? It's not a world. Look at these pieces. Lanique, did you do this?
No, I have a young man that do make it. So if I didn't make it, there's someone locally that made it.
Wow, somebody made this, y'all. Black.
Actually, that's actually a piece that I actually started out making before I actually got into my clothes.
Started out making these.
Doing craft.
She started out making these. And then she evolved into this. This is dope, man. Like, I like this. I like these. This is dope. Shout out to the dude that made these.
That would be a ton.
Atan.
Yeah.
Shout out to Atan. I don't know if you can see this video. Hopefully you do. But I just want to say shout out to you. Your work is dope. I bang with it. I do. I'm getting this Colin cake from it too. I'm getting this, y'all. And I think what I also want to do, I got me some fashion, and I want to smell good. So I'm gonna smell these. I love oils, by the way. I've always been into oils. Mango milk. Mango milk. Smell this. No, I gotta have him smell this real quick. It's right, right? Alright, I'm getting it. It's like not one bad one over here, I guess. They all smell good. I'm not gonna just grab the first thing I see. I'm gonna be like, don't grab the first thing you see. That's my mom said. Don't grab the first thing you see. I'm not gonna do that. I don't like this. That's the first. But I am going to smell it around. Gelatin.
That one takes it.
Sweet butter.
Now we can talk a little more free. You know.
I got what I got. I got what I got.
Yeah, when we sitting down doing the work,
Look at
sometimes
this, y'all.
you have to concentrate
Right.
on what you're doing, or you can mess up. So that's why it's really important for you to master what you do.
Exactly.
You know, so that you can multitask.
Right, and be focused.
Yes, or you can mess up a lot of work and.
Because sometimes people get to a place where they do feel like in their mind that they want to start a business, and they see the work they got put in, and it's like it's either a back out or they're not fully prepared, they're not together, they're mentally together. So, what was the mental state basically for you?
Well, that was the whole thing, wanting to be in a good state, you know. Self-love is first.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
with self-love comes determination. You know, when you love yourself, you learn to show people how to treat you versus going out to get validation from other people.
Right.
You know, so when you have something to say, you have something to say. And I had something to say. And a lot of times you don't get a chance to grab a microphone and actually speak your words.
Right.
So a lot of times it comes through fashion for me. It comes through my creativity. I like to write and stuff too, but that hadn't been my my journey.
Right.
You know, as of yet.
This has been the outlet for you.
Yeah. So you have to love yourself, and you have to be willing to love yourself enough to master whatever it is that you love to do.
Right.
So if you
Makes
have the
sense.
heart to do something, you need to go in on it.
Right.
You know, don't worry. You know, it's a lot of times when I worked all night and then go to parties. You know, and it paid off in the future to where like now these things is like clockwork. It's like, you know, it flows.
Exactly.
You know, so we have to learn how to master what we love to do. You know, nourish our own gifts and our talents.
Right.
You know.
How were you able to reach your demographic? How do you feel?
Never stop for one. Never stop. And you have to have the courage to start. You know, you have to have the courage to start, because you can have a thought and you may never try it, but that's failure, because you're gonna always wonder if you could or if you couldn't.
Right.
Well, I like to try. I'm very competitive.
Right.
So with me, yeah, I have something to give. So if this person didn't like it, it might be somebody else.
Right.
And as long as I have one person to say, "Oh, where did you get that from?" and I can say I made this, and it goes on to a transaction.
Right.
That's enough for me.
Right.
That's enough.
And then they see that, and then they word of mouth.
Yes, you can't please everybody, but you have to understand that your story will touch a certain amount of people, so you have to do it.
Yes.
Because it's other people that was in our lives, you know, anyone's successful, you know, that we could think of, be it your parent, a guardian, a teacher, a mentor, you know, a friend.
Right.
You know, anyone that have done something that you may value and you carry on, you know, with you
Right.
in your journey. So yeah, most definitely.
She's not buying them. She's making them.
Yes.
Wow, her store is open. So you can see the work that she's putting in. Not just being open, but the work that she's putting in manually, physically, physical labor.
You know, we put love into our pieces. You know, it's not like a convenience store.
Right.
This is like a home cooked meal.
Right.
You know, this is the Bentleys
Right.
of the products, you know.
Right.
Because we put love and energy into it.
Right.
You know, it's better that you can express yourself than to be on something more routine or something that's actually set up for you to do by someone else.
Exactly.
You know.
Oh, can we show the people? Can we show the people what she did? Y'all didn't see. She actually just did this.
Yeah, we just stamped it out. I think they saw it before we did anything to
Oh,
it. So now we
they need
stamped
to
it
see
out.
that this is the final product.
Yes. So
Not completely final, but this is
Well, this is a step. It's one of the steps.
one of the steps.
You know, it's
to
what they
greatness.
can get when they come in. They can get anything from a quarter of an inch band up to a cuff, up to 4 inch, 5 inch, 6 inches up the arm. And they can get it personalized with a name, a saying, a symbol, whatever they like. You know, a patient man eat right fruit, African proverb that I definitely live by,
Yes,
you know.
that's what you call.
So yes, we don't
Authentic.
just want to have a product, we want an official product,
Right.
you know. We want an official product from the top to the bottom. Yeah, when it's genuine, the people can feel it,
Yeah.
you know. Nature takes its time and still manages to complete everything, you know. So we have to learn how to move with nature as well. Yeah, because if nature hurried up and made all the food, what would our bodies, you know, go through?
Right.
The same thing that the Monsantos and some of the other people who's making food in the laboratories.
Are trying to
Yes.
have our bodies go through. Exactly.
keep us in the hospital, keep us sick, keep us in the grave. And this is how I crown my customers with my products.
Earth
This is how I
tone.
live through my customers.
So when I leave out here, it's always gonna be earth tone.
Don't just wear it, live it.
Come down here, earth tone. Location. Shout it out for us, please.
Oh, that would be 1139 Euclid Avenue in the heart of Little Five Points.
In the heart of Little 5 Points.
Yes, the building is the color of the sun, so you can't miss me. And we also have our African colors, the red, yellow, and green, slashed across the front. So yes, you can't miss us. And we also on Instagram, IG EarthTone13. So you can also go on and see some of the products that we actually made that might not be represented in the store, but that you just didn't see today. You know, the copper is like a magnet to the toxins in our blood. So I like to house the local artists who might not have a space with our with the copper jewelry, silver as well, any brass. But then we have our little clean mix up where we put it in. It just ketchup and water, but we couldn't put it in to get the tarnish off. We just pull it out and just rinse it off.
Wow, wow.
You know, so
I ain't never seen that, y'all.
yeah, it's like magic.
That's a real straight home remedy right there.
Yes, and that's what we love. The home remedies actually works the best.
Yes. Because I got my earth tone on, so.
Oh, yes, unsatisfied customer.
Yes. Oh, always satisfied. Always will be satisfied. Especially when the service is this great. Especially when the energy is this great.
Awesome.
Especially when the purpose is real.
Yes.
You can never be dissatisfied. So make sure y'all get here to Earth Tone in the heart of Little 5 Points. She's going to announce the location for y'all one more time.
Yes. We're at 1139 Euclid Avenue, right in the heart of Little 5 Points. We are the gold building, the same color as the sun.
And this is
And
the
I'm
Queen
Lanique.
Lanique.
Yes, I'm Lanique, owner and operator. You know, I actually make all my products. It's something that I don't usually say to people,
Yes.
but it's actually what I love to do. So it's like a dancer. A dancer don't usually have to say I dance.
Right.
You can see it.
Right.
You know, so a lot of times I get lost in my work and I forget to announce to people like this is what I do.
Exactly.
Like this is a profession of mine.
Right.
And you know, as I'm sitting here thinking about all that, although I create all these things, the best thing I ever made is right here. Yes, it's the best I ever made right here. You know, because she gives me inspiration to even do more than I ever really dreamed to do.
Right.
You know,
That's
she
beautiful.
shows me myself in ways that I could never kind of like mirror myself.
Right.
Genuine.
Right.
So I can't help but to be genuine.
Right.
Yes.
Y'all see what it is. Earth Tone. Me, Bob, Atlanta.
Thank you.
so much.
Oh, I appreciate you so much.
Thank you so
Yes.
much. Thank you so
And
much.
I feel so good.